right, Tyler.
Hi.
So this is a viola, and I'm going to teach you how to hold it right.
Right on.
So ordinarily I'd teach you all of the parts, but we don't have time for that.
Okay.
So there's a couple important ones that we need to go over. So this one right here, that's called the end button.
Ooh.
Like on a cello, you know how they have an end pin?
Mhm.
We don't have that, so we just have a button.
All
So
right.
that's the end button right there. And this guy right here, this is the bridge. The bridge is what transfers the sound from the strings into the sound post, and then the body resonates.
All right.
That's where sound comes from. Yeah, and so obviously these are the strings. This is the chin rest, and this is a shoulder rest. It comes on and off, but I'll just leave it on for right now.
All right.
Cool. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it on you, and
Alright.
just stand up, good posture. You know, you play clarinet, so clarinet posture.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm just gonna put it on you first and get it comfortable, and then I'll have you do it.
Okay.
So for right now, I'm just gonna stick it under your chin like that a little bit, and yeah. Now turn your head nose toward the bridge, and now chin down. See if you can. Does that feel comfortable? Move your chin around a little bit. Is that yeah? The chin rest might not be perfect for you because it's a really individual thing.
Yeah.
On how the chin rest works, and actually I think it might need to come up a little higher on your shoulder. You got big shoulders, friend.
Mhm.
Cool. So then take your hand. I'm just gonna put it right here.
Okay.
And round your fingers. Opposite of clarinet. Clarinet you use flat fingers, but here you're gonna use round fingers. So yeah,
All right.
that's how you hold a viola. And now, are you able to take your hand off and still hold it like this? Yeah, that looks awesome.
Painfully, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, it shouldn't be super painful. So now,
That's just a chin rest. That's all.
yeah, go ahead and take it down from your shoulder for a second.
Okay.
So what you're gonna want to do when you put it on yourself is this part right here rests on your shoulder.
Okay.
This
Right there. The divot.
the divity part of the shoulder rest, and then the end button, which is why I taught it to you, should point toward the little
Oh, right here.
the little thing in your throat. You got the little
That thing.
yeah. So go ahead and try to put that on. Yeah, and then round fingers. Suzuki, we call them cupcake fingers,
Cupcake fingers.
because it's a nice light touch, you're
Alright.
holding a cupcake because you don't want to squish it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's for children, but you're not a child, so
Thank you.
cool. Yeah. So now, you can leave that hand there for now,
Okay.
and your other hand, I'm gonna just teach you how to pizzicato, which is plucking the strings.
All right.
So just make a nice thumbs up.
Thumbs up. All right.
Yeah, and stick your thumb right on the corner of the fingerboard. This is the fingerboard, the
Right
black part. Yeah.
Okay.
And now just finger out. Yeah, keep the rest of them curled. And now pluck not here, because this is where the bow goes.
So not here. Okay.
Yeah, and the bow goes there, and if you put your finger oils on there,
Alright.
and it also just doesn't give you a good sound.
Yeah, it's just not good for it.
And pizzicato sounds better when you pluck up here.
Mhm.
So yeah, just go ahead and pluck. This is the A string.
Pluck the A string.
Yeah, pluck the A string. Yeah, just a nice side and up a little bit, yeah, you can even pluck louder, yeah, that's a nice pizzicato.
Nice.
And,
Okay.
and then D string. Yep, and then G and C. Yeah, there you go. So that's the first thing you learn how to do is pizzicato, and then I'm gonna take this away and we're gonna start on the bow
Go for it.
because you never want to do the two together right at first.
Of course.
I don't have forever, so we are going to pretty quickly.
Okay.
But actually I have two bows, so I'm gonna give you this for right now, and I'm gonna show you on my other bow
Okay.
how to hold it. So one important thing, if I were starting you for realsies, would be to tell you about loosening and tightening the bow hair. So down here we have a little end screw, and you righty tighty lefty loosey. So you want to tighten the bow hair. So see, it's like that.
Okay.
And I already tightened that one, so you're good.
Okay. Cool.
But then every time you're done, you have to loosen it. Otherwise, it stretches out the hair, and it can
Of course.
ruin the curve in the bow, which is important.
Mhm.
So the way to hold it, and so take it in your viola hand.
Okay.
Yeah, and just put all the weight in this hand, and this is your bow hand, your right hand, and you're gonna start with your thumb and middle finger.
Okay.
Touch them together like that. That's gonna be your sort of anchor.
Okay.
So you're gonna start by putting your thumb right in here. This is the frog.
Okay. That's
Right?
the frog.
Yeah, and you put it right next to the frog
Okay.
on the
Right
stick. Yeah.
Okay.
And then meet your middle finger to it, so they
here. Meet into it. Okay.
yeah, and they just touch like that.
All right.
Cool. And so that's sort of the anchor of your grip.
Yeah.
And your ring finger can just sort of rest next to your middle finger.
Okay.
And then your index finger leans over.
I like that.
Yeah, and you don't want to grab
Too
it
much.
super hard. You just sort of rest
Wait.
it on there.
Okay.
And then your pinky just bloops right up on top.
Okay.
Yeah, on top. Like if you were playing cello, it would go like this.
Yeah.
Cello bow holds a little different, but this is violin and viola. You have our pinky on top.
Okay.
Yeah, and you have sort of like you should be able to like move your fingers like loose, back and forth. And so two of the most important things is that your pinky is rounded, and so is your thumb down here. You don't want any of like this going on, because that doesn't give you the amount of control that you're gonna need. So like round thumb on the bottom.
Yeah. Okay.
And then round pinky, and yeah. So you already have a really strong hand. So normally I wouldn't like. I'd recommend like leaving it like this.
Okay.
But like, cause like I've trained forever on how to just like hold like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's really good that you can do it. And if you can do that without like a lot of tension.
Yeah, it doesn't feel that bad. It's a little heavy, but I'm just not used to it.
Yeah. So normally I would tell you
Hold
keep it if you're gonna hold it without this, hold it up and down
just so you don't drop it, right?
Yeah. So you don't drop it, and so you don't like
mess up your hand.
Mess up your hand. Exactly. So that's the bow. And now we're gonna put the two together really quick.
All right.
So if you want me to hold that while you set this up,
okay.
I'm gonna have you set it up yourself, because
so button
towards the
to
thing.
the throat.
Yep.
Here.
Yeah.
Fingers.
Cupcake fingers, nice. And then set up your
right.
bow. So like middle finger across.
Middle finger, curve.
Lean down onto your index and pinky on top. That looks super good. Yeah, and like really feel it in these knuckles right here. The bow should like sort of rest across.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, exactly. So cool. Now just sort of we're gonna put the bow on the string. D string first, because that's just like a good level. And now relax your armpits. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it feels weird. But yeah, so basically the way this works is it's like a lever.
Alright.
You know how like levers work with a fulcrum and stuff? So yeah, your fulcrum's right here where the bow makes contact with the string.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so your elbow to your tip of your bow is like a lever.
Oh, it should be like parallel?
Yeah, well, sort of, yeah. You don't have to think about it too much, especially like because you're just starting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that looks like a super awesome bow hold. Make sure your pinky's bent. Yeah. And can't see your thumb. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Cool. So let's just... Are your armpits relaxed? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I say that just because saying relaxing your shoulders can kind of...
Feels weird.
Be like, relax your shoulder. But if you say relax your armpit, then it's just like, oh, it sinks in nice. And sinking is something super important, especially on this hand, on your bow hand.
Yeah.
So yeah, just sink into the string, and I can see that you're feeling it already. Like you can really feel the contact in there, like sink. And now just draw the bow. Yeah, and then back up. Cool. Now give me a rhythm. Arizona cactus rhythm. You got it.
Oh,
yeah. Start. Yeah. So actually, can you see yourself in the?
Yeah.
Mirrors are great for teaching this stuff. But see right here, you want that to start out as like a right angle. So you make like a little square.
Okay.
Yeah. And then you just go down from the square and back.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah. Your square is a little right about there. Is where it's gonna be square.
Sounds good.
So, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just remember to stay sunk into the string.
Okay.
Yeah, and just one more time. Awesome, and you're on your way to playing viola.
Yay, I'm going to be an FSO.
Yeah!